Hi, I'm Lizzie, and this is my hair journal where we do it ourselves when it comes to doing our hair. Today, I'm doing this simple four cornrows type of hairstyle, and I'm going to be doing it with some Marley hairpiece. I like doing a hairstyle that I've done before because I have a little bit more confidence now, knowing that the very first time I did this hairstyle, it was a lot of trial and error, and I learned from my mistakes. So I knew this was going to be one of those hairstyles where I know exactly how it's going to turn out, and I know I'm going to be happy with the results. I did wash and blow dry my hair a few days ago, and I've been wearing high puffs, but I've been adding a lot of gel to my high puffs. So I do have a little bit of product buildup, which I didn't mind because for this hairstyle, I am going to be using a lot of gel. And if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you know that I like to pre-part my hair just to get what I call the most tedious part of doing my own hair, which is creating the lines and sectioning. So I get that out of the way first before I start my cornrows. Well, luckily it's just four cornrows, so it's not going to be a lot of sectioning or a lot of parting. But the most important thing was to get the very middle line as straight as possible. I also try to just make the cornrows the same size because that's also something that I struggle with. This is one of those hairstyles that don't last long, so I'm probably going to have it in for a week or 2 weeks max. That's why I didn't bother washing my hair because I knew this isn't going to be a hairstyle that I'm going to have in for long. Today is the 11th of December, and every year this time of the year I am tired. I don't have the energy for hairstyles that takes too long. I don't want a lot of volume on my head because this is South Africa, it's summertime, and I'm going to be going home to the Northern Cape. It is extremely hot where I'm from. So I want a very light hairstyle and something that doesn't take too long. Well, this is not my festive season hairstyle, all right? This is just to just keep my hair out of the way for a few days until I decide what I want to do with my hair before I go home. But December is time for resting. Okay, I'm not gonna do a hairstyle that takes me a whole weekend. So it's probably also gonna be something that's, very simple. Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna be going to vacation or I'm someone who goes grooving, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy, really. Okay, now that the sectioning is out of the way, I can start with my cornrows, which to me is the most exciting part of me doing my hair. This is my basic mirror setup. The mirror behind me, I put some double-sided tape on it and put it against my burglar bars. And then I have all this leftover Marley hair pieces that I've used for like my sleek ponytails and stuff. It's the only hairpiece that I have that really matched my natural hair color and texture, so I used that. I did say I'm going to be using a lot of gel for this hairstyle, and this little piece of section that I'm separating here is just for the beginning of my cornrow because I don't want a lot of gel when I first start with my cornrow. I don't know, for some reason, if I have too much gel when I first start my cornrow, I don't have like a good grip. I don't know if that makes sense, but for me, it's a thing. I'm using a little bit of Eco Styler gel and I'm using some edge control gel. The gel isn't just going to give me like a good sleek look. It's also going to revert my hair a little bit. And I like that because when I add the gel and my hair reverts a bit, it gives me this nice wavy look. Like I love the waves that my natural hair makes when it has gel in it and it's sleeked down. The gel also helps me to not do my cornrows as tight since I don't have to use too much force to make my hair lay down properly. I don't know if that makes sense, but if I sleek my hair before I start with my cornrow, my hair is already flat, so when I do the cornrow, I don't have to use too much force to make my hair, lay flat and not to have too many flyaways. But this is a hairstyle that I can do without the gel. It's just a preference for me personally. I must say, one negative of being able to do my own hair is not having my hair in for as long as I should. Like, I could have a hairstyle in for like 2 weeks, but I could go for like 3 or 4 weeks. But because I did my own hair and because I can always just do my hair again, I would take down my hairstyle before it becomes really old. Sometimes I can't help but wonder, like, how much would I have paid someone else to do my hair? Say if I have single braids in and I take them out after 3 weeks, I would have wasted so much money. Cause like, or maybe if I did pay someone else to do my hair, I would have kept my hairstyles in for a longer time. Because listen, I'm very frugal, okay? Because that's what we call it now. We don't call it being stingy. We call it being economical. I probably would have kept my hairstyles in way longer if I had to pay someone else to do my hair. I always get so shocked when I hear how much people pay to get their hair done. It is very, very expensive. And on top of just getting your hair done, there is this whole girl maintenance thingy where girls with like on a monthly basis go get their lashes done, go get their nails done, on top of also getting their hair done. And I am so glad I'm not that girl. Like, listen, I love it for you guys. I have colleagues who you would never see them without a good nail set, and I love that for them. But it could just never be me. Hey, it's different strokes for different folks, and for me it was never like a money issue. It was never, oh, I'm not gonna get my nails done because I'd rather do something else with my money, or I'd rather save my money, or oh, I want to get my nails done but I don't have the money. It has never been a money issue. It's just something that I've never really been interested in. But ever since I became an adult, ever since I started paying bills and started living by myself, it has become like a money issue. Like, I'm glad that I'm not wired to go get these beauty services done, because I would much rather save money. Even doing my own hair has never been a money issue. But now that I'm an adult who pays bills, I am so glad that I don't have to go to somebody else to get my hair done. And I do have the money for those things. I do have the money to, buy the latest fashion, do all these beauty services and stuff. I don't have kids, and yes, I pay black tax, but I've been, especially recently, have been thinking a lot about putting money away and not succumb to consumerism, especially with social media now. I am so glad that I can watch content and watch these influencers, coming on my phone screen with the face beads, lace fronts laid to the gods, going to the nicest and finest restaurants and doing all these Shein hauls. I could do those things if I wanted to, but I am so glad I don't get jealous or get tempted to follow all these trends. And I sometimes wonder if that makes me less of a girly girl, because I don't think of myself as being tomboy or tomboyish. In fact, I'd like to think of myself as a very girly girl, but sometimes I wonder if I'm really a girly girl if I don't have my nails done every month, if I don't have my lashes done every now and then, if I don't do a full face bead now and then. Like, can I really say I'm a girly girl? I don't know. I should ask my boyfriend, because Sometimes I think if he thinks that I should maybe try hard enough to look a certain way, obviously I look very neat. I always look, like put together. But I mean, like there's looking decent and put together, and then there's like the extra steps of, looking like you were cut out of a page of a magazine. I was watching a makeup video on Instagram, and the lady was explaining how to layer your makeup, and she listed about like 10 different kinds of makeup products, to layer for like a really, really simple natural look. That's just a natural look. 10 layers of makeup. As if you walk through the makeup aisles of Clicks and Discount, makeup is very expensive. The other day, I bought 2 pencils at Clicks. I bought a lip liner and an eyeliner, and did I not pay 400 rands for those 2 pencils? 400, guys, just for a lip liner and an eyeliner. Ha! And obviously, there are places where you could buy these products for cheaper. Then you'd have to shop around, compare prices, and that is time. So now I'm not just spending my money, I'm also spending time. So I couldn't be bothered, guys. I'm fine with being Sunny Funny Plus. I'm fine with being a small town girly, because I don't think I'll ever be a city girl. And it's not like, only city girls do these things. I mean, I have a sister. She is that girl who takes all these extra steps to look good. But I think I've made peace with the fact that I am not that girl, and I will never be that girl. Well, let me not say never, because hey, life can come at you fast, and next thing you know, you have different preferences, or you're going through a midlife crisis. But for now, I am very happy to be this simple girl, because hey, we can't all look the same or have the same preferences. Okay, now that I have bored you with my life choices and life preferences, let's get back to this hairstyle. I'm done, and this hairstyle took me about an hour and a half, more or less. I'm just gonna add some hair mousse and then put on my do-rag. And guys, my hair mousse is almost finished, but it did really last me a long time. So I just take some hair mousse, put it mostly just on the cornrows themselves, because I do have a little bit of flyaways. And then I took my do-rag, left that on for a few minutes. I then laid my edges as well. And that was that. With a hairstyle like this, I do make sure that I go to bed putting on my do-rag or one of my silk scarves, because I have big cornrows and I'd like to keep my waves as wavy as they possibly can. Also want to make sure that I don't have too much flyaway hairs, because if you have big cornrows and you have natural hair, you can have like, your hair can start to grow out of the cornrows quite quickly. So I sometimes I'm lazy, guys. I get really lazy and I just go to bed as is. But I do try to put on my do-rag or my silk scarf at night. I didn't leave on my do-rag long enough, because I did still have some white patches from the hair mousse, but it's fine way too. It is hot outside, so the heat will just melt away all that product. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this hairstyle, and how much would you be willing to pay for a hairstyle like this? I'm curious. It is festive season now. I have taken time off from work. I do have content that I've been lazy to edit, but I will be posting every week this month, because I have the time and the energy, and I've been neglecting my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'll be pouring a lot of my energy into it. So if you want to see more DIY hairstyles, I got you covered for the next few weeks, and hopefully for the rest of next year. I really want to take my YouTube channel more seriously, because I do get a lot of questions on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, people asking me to upload, the whole video. That's what I will be doing from now on. I promise.